Yeah. So it might help y'all could hear me. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to. Ooh. Shit, ain't no way to tell if you can hear me. So we just gonna go with it. Now, so hopefully y'all can hear me. All these technical difficulties, what we got going on here? Having trouble streaming to Instagram if you ended on. Uh, I didn't end shit. What is it talking about? Well, I don't know if it's airing on Instagram, y'all. I apologize. It's telling me it's errors now, so I can't really tell what's going on with it at all. We're gonna assume that it will air, or I'll definitely clip this up and post it on Instagram. But the back to everything. So the March Madness dating series has commenced, and what I'm gonna do with this show, this is once a month. I'm gonna do a recap of all the series, all the month series that we do. So every month is gonna be a different series. This coming up series, I will post that later because I don't have those notes in front of me. I don't know why I didn't write it down, but I don't have those notes in front of me. But it kicks off Friday at 7 p.m. CST, so be sure to tune in for that. Now, as far as um, this series, we get into one of the one of the things that I think I didn't recognize was really going to crack off as soon as it did was these different clips that I was posting. So one of the clips I'm going to share now is okay, not that one. That's the screensaver. I don't think I was testing that out. But anyway, one of the clips I'm going to share now is one from Nate the Great. You're going to hear him on his take on marriage. So let's tune. I'm gonna go ahead and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and run it, and then I'll give you my opinion about it after that. So you can give me your opinion in the comments too. If you see it on Instagram, be sure to put your comments in the, put your comments there. If you see it on, if you're seeing me on YouTube, get your comments there as well. Um, and I will read them off. What I didn't do, and I'll do next series rather next season wrap or whatever we want to call it, series wrap, is I'll pull the comments from the social media platforms because there were so many comments that I didn't have a chance to pull all of them. But if y'all are on YouTube right now, go over to this video that I'm about to play, and you'll be able to see the comments there. We have some people who do this, but this is one of the videos that went, we'll say, a little viral, maybe. We'll say. Here we go.
I think it is smart for a woman to get married today, and I think it is what's the word that's opposite of smart? Stupid for a man to get married
How
nowadays.
does that work if a man is marrying a woman? So how is it that you discourage it for a man, yet you encourage it for a woman?
The ideal life for most guys will be to travel the world and be with a whole variety of different types of women with no repercussion. That's the ideal life. And we're much closer to the ideal life for a woman than we are for a guy. Like for me to even say that, I look like an asshole. But we much more closer in society to a woman's ideal situation than a man.
Okay, so let me bring myself back up on the screen. Um, so his take is that marriage is stupid for men, but smart for women. Um, I had a difficult time. I think you say processing that because how are you marrying a woman if as a man you're saying or thinking that it's stupid? So I don't know. I don't know. Y'all can comment. Y'all can let me know if you disagree with Nate the Great, or if you agree. Let me know why. This comment or this clip got so many different perspectives from people resending me the same clip that I posted. Like I didn't know that I posted it, but telling me their opinion that way. So I have a lot of DMs about this clip. I have a lot of comments on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. There is a lot of variety of opinions. Some people agree, some people don't. But that was one that y'all be sure to check out this coming up series because he's going to be featured on one of the episodes there. And again, it's every Friday at 7 p.m. So the next perspective, let me make sure we got the right one. Where are we at? Huh. I don't know why I chose that one. Okay, the next one we're gonna get into is so what is it? Let me see. Is that the clip? It is not the clip. Okay. Well, we'll go into the other marriage clip. I didn't pull that clip, but Shawnee Vet has a clip that is in circulation as well. And she talks about when she was younger. She got married when she was young. And it was an interesting situation that happened with that. But I don't have that clip, so I apologize for that. I thought I put that clip in there. We're not gonna hold that up. So this clip is talking about whether or not. Okay, so fuck it. Cause I got notes and my notes ain't in order. So apparently, huh. Anyway, this clip is gonna go into an interesting perspective, maybe a I would say it's a different way that what's trendy, I guess you'd say, amongst I thought younger people were doing this, maybe the younger generation, but I got some comments that proved otherwise. So this one is about proposing. So let's get into that one. Okay, so question. Wild ass scenario. What if this man was the perfect, I'm talking about pipe laying, money slanging, gift giving, very respectable, take home to your mama type, everything you could want. And he says, but his whole idea of what marriage is the woman proposes to him. Everything else is right. I'm talking about, sis, pipe, money, consistency, credibility, credit. Everything is tight. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Would you be like, fuck it? You know what? Go ahead and do it.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. So I thought that this was super uncommon. And if y'all go along the YouTube page for Quickies, there are and so there's a comment, and I go back and forth with a lady who says that she asked her husband to marry her, and she's from the I don't want to misquote her, but I asked her, was she an 80s baby? And she was like, no, she's a 70s baby. So older generations don't find that is a big deal. I don't know. I don't She said her husband thought it was cute. Y'all have to go read the comments to figure out what your opinion is, or the conversation around that. But her opinion was it was cute to him, or his opinion was it was cute to him, and he didn't find it weird or wrong or anything like that. Um, but if you go in Instagram and you go on to the Quickies page, on the Quickie show, there was a lot of comments of hell no, what where they do that at. A variety of comments that I think the norm is that we don't do that, but there are some that do. So it was an interesting conversation I had with Should Be. Should Be will be featured on this coming up series where we get into marriage and the conversations around that, and you know whether or not that is the goal these days, or are we seeking alternate ways to show our love for one another and commitment. Um, Now another one that blew up, and I would have to say I don't know if it was because he's on a radio show, whatever, but it's my homeboy Trey G. We had a really great show. This one we talk about the dynamics of older women, excuse me, younger men preferring older women. So we'll go ahead and get into that. Let me zoom out here and get my. I gotta figure out how to do these screens right. I'm glad this is. I'm not editing shit on this show on this, because no, we just yeah. Let's get into
I
it.
love a good older woman.
So, what about an older woman is what is the intrigue for you?
I think it's the mindset. I think it's stability. I think it's also like power. I love a woman that is just strong and strong minded. I feel like a lot of
Okay.
times when we dating in my generation, a lot of these girls damn near want you to be their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just weird.
So it's weird to him. I know I need to zoom out of my damn face like that. Okay, so it's weird to him. Now what the hell? Oh, my bad. I've never done this multicast with I've got vertical view and then I've got YouTube view and I've got two of me's going on and this shit is for the birds. But anyway, his conversation, his opinion is that he prefers older women. Okay, and it was some older women in the comments on IG, by the way, shooting they shot. By the way, Trey, you might get you some cougars at the all. They was on the comment section, so you might want to check that one out. But he said he prefers older women. Now, this episode, he'll be featured in this coming up series as well. He's talking about why he prefers older women. We get into a lot more on that one. Um, and I dug a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit too deep. I don't know, but I had to scale back a little bit because I kind of started feeling like I was trying to be somebody's therapist, and I don't do that. I see one, but I don't. I'm not being one. And I'm never going to pretend to be one. But we got into some deep conversations with that. So y'all be sure to check that out. That comes up. See, I don't have the lineup yet, but he is going to be featured in this new series coming up. Now, we get into the next one, and see, I want to say this is the clip. Let me go ahead and run this other clip back because I said I was going to show Shawnee Vet, and I think I labeled the clip wrong. So, ooh, forgive me on that one. But we're gonna run this one back or run this one. And this is about marriage and living together. But I think she gets into some other areas, and we're gonna talk about that too on this coming up series. But here she is.
The only thing I don't fuck with is marriage and living together. And people think I'm crazy for that, but no,
No,
that's
I have a homegirl that okay, I have a homegirl that said this to me on a show we did a while back. She said that. So you tell me your take on that. Because I know we
okay.
jumping. Well, okay. That was not it. Okay. I'm gonna do better next time. I'm gonna do way better next time. Cause that wasn't it. But it is the clip, but I clipped it too soon. So the one that y'all see on social media, she's talking about when she was younger. So she got married when she was younger. And I'll go ahead and tell this story since it's already on the clip in social media world. Um, she married when she was fresh out of high school. And she said her husband at the time was so pissed off. He didn't understand why she didn't know how to cook. He didn't understand what the fuck she was cooking up. It was a lot of craziness with that. And she tells that story, and it was hilarious. So I clipped it. Y'all see it on social media, but we'll get into that episode. Is she gonna be on this series? I think she will be on. If I'm not mistaken, I think she is gonna be on this coming up series. Um, on marriage. Yeah, she'll be on that one. Now, there's another clip I'm gonna share. Now, this one won't necessarily be on. Uh, I'm trying to think if he's gonna be on this series coming up. I don't think he will, but I'm gonna share this clip anyway. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Michael Sean. Y'all know him maybe from K104 and all that kind of stuff, but he's also a comedian and a hilarious one at that. But we talk about that specifically in this clip, and he tells me why he wouldn't date another comedian. So this got really, really interesting, and this one might be featured on the series in May. But listen to this one. Tell me your thoughts on that.
No,
Okay, so
no,
you won't date somebody in your industry. Why
no.
is that?
It's too much comedy. I can't be overabsorbed. I'm overstimulated. I gotta hear about your shows. You gotta hear
Joke.
about my
You
shows.
gotta test my jokes out. I
You
gotta write
testing
these
jokes
notes. We
and
gotta do this. Ha
yeah.
ha. Oh no, that ain't it. Do this. And
She might
you know what? In the bedroom, you're like, you know what? Wait a minute, let me write this down. Like,
yeah.
get out. Get
I,
out. What?
I don't need it.
Yeah. So I just got unmuted real quick. Um, so that series or that conversation may not be featured in this series coming up in April, but it's one that y'all need to stay tuned for, definitely. Now we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Like I said, I wanted this to be quick. This is the new format for me. Hopefully I ain't bore y'all. I seen about one or two people joining, maybe in the views, or maybe I don't see it all. I don't know, because I can't really tell what's going on here. But this is your girl Jae Marie. I'm the host of the Quickies show. Y'all be sure to check out the new episodes Fridays at 7 p.m. CST. And that's on the Quickie show. It also co-broadcast on the Dirty Pleasure Show side. So if you're a fan of the Dirty Pleasure Show, make sure y'all subscribe to the Quickie Show as well, because Quickie Show is going to soon not be featured on the Dirty Pleasure Show side or co-collaborating. So be sure to and subscribe to the Quickie Show there. Now, if you do have a situation that you want to talk about, or you want to get into some shit that a story that maybe you want to be featured on the show on Quickies, then drop me a line on the hotline 940-343-5685. That's how you can send a text and a voicemail. I don't check them for real, but if you do a voice note, then I'll get it directly. So make sure y'all do that. Let me make sure I'm saying all the shit I need to say before I wrap up too. And then if you are seeing my page, because I can't really tell if Instagram was having some problems. I don't know if it's still having problems. I don't know where it's streaming at now. But if you are on my page on official Jae Marie Poetry, then make sure y'all are subscribed to and following and sharing the content from the Quickie Show. On Instagram, it is Quickie Show, and on YouTube, it's The Quickie Show. So make sure y'all are subscribing there. Make sure y'all cut the bell on so y'all don't miss any of the premieres. And if y'all don't know the difference between the two, Quickies is the one-on-one sort of commentary. It's not the panel style shows that the Dirty Pleasure Show is. So if you like that vibe, I mean, go run that shit back too. You can run this shit back. Now, I'm not actively recording on the Dirty Pleasure Show side, but I am sharing the content for the Quickie Show there. So y'all can make sure to check that out. And then also, got time for a Quickie teas are available at the Quickies. Oh shit! What is the name of the website? Quickie store. Quickies. Fuck. QuickieShow.store is where you can pick that up at. And if y'all don't remember or it don't make sense, just hit me up in the DMs. I'll tell you. But got time for a Quickie. And the Quickies jerseys, I think, are available as well. So make sure y'all get one to support the show. This is your girl, Jae Marie, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.